Sorry, just sneaking a sip of my coffee. It's Monday already, another week. And I hope that you've got plans to make it a good week. Remember, planning is super important. Little tip, I always try to do a little bit of planning on Sunday before the week starts. And I make my favorite cup of coffee along with a little treat to go with it and sit out on my patio, make it something I look forward to. So preparation is super important, but that's not what this episode's all about. We're in our third episode of understanding our own behavioral temperament, our own style to things. And in this, we're going to be talking about thinking versus feeling as the dynamic, if you will, the duality of behavior in terms of thinking versus feeling. The third set of the archetypes that Carl Jung outlined in his work. So let's talk about thinking versus feeling. We all think, we all feel, right? Feelers have a tendency to be more subjective. They're more persuaded by someone's emotional state. If they're really passionate, feelers can kind of get on that passion if it appeals to them, but they focus in on that. While thinkers are more objective, they look at, the facts, the information. So they're not looking in the context of how that information is being delivered so much as they are looking at the content of which is being delivered. So that's kind of a good analogy between feelers and thinkers, is that feelers have a tendency to add context to the message, where thinkers focus primarily on context and will consider, or they focus primarily on content, I should say, and then consider context as an afterthought. So thinkers and feelers. Some people feel something first and have to decide what they think about it, where some people think about what's been said and decide how they feel about it. So you see both take their frame of reference and end up at the same essential destination. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think, which are you? Are you more of a feeler or are you more of a thinker? And again, neither one of these are right or wrong, good or bad. They simply your fundamental inclination in how you see life, how you react to relationships. And if you're interested in a deeper drill down, as always, of course, on Wednesday at our After the Coffee podcast, I'll be doing a full drill down. But if you've got an idea of whether you're a thinker or a feeler, write it down below. Let me know. And I hope that you're sharing this with someone else so they can give you kind of feedback in terms of how they see you. So we get a better picture of ourselves. It's that old believed, perceived dynamic, that dichotomy. This is how I believe myself to be. This is how I'm being perceived by others. Both are important. So keep that in mind. I hope you have a wonderful week. Lead well. Lead with your heart. And I will see you on Wednesday.